Madhya Pradesh CM Mohan Yadav visits Chaban to strengthen economic ties. Karnataka Chief Minister Sitaramaya announces withdrawal of cases against pro-Canadian activists. Trump and Modi discusses stronger bilateral ties and trade during protective call. Supreme Court rules against serving notices via WhatsApp or electronic means. Primetime English is brought to you by Trump Footwears. Hello viewers, this is Renchi Mimjoy and you're watching Primetime English. Now let's take a closer look at the news in details. On January 27, the Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee held a protest rally in Kohima to honor Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and uphold the values of Indian Constitution. The rally, part of Jai Babu, Jai Bhim, Jai Samvidhan Abhiyan, opposed BJP's remarks on Ambedkar and alleged effort to undermine the Constitution. Lok Sabha MP and PCC President as Subramanian Jamir reaffirmed Congress' commitment to constitutional values, while MPCC Working President Kriti Tenu condemned actions that erode the Constitution roots. Nagaland's helpline number 1930, launched on February 1, 2022, has been successfully assisting victims of financial cyber fraud. With 943 complaints and rupees 8.84 crore defrauded, rupees 1.20 crore has already been frozen across 2006 accounts. Authorities urge prompt reporting to prevent further losses. Meanwhile, Guwahati's new 24/7 WhatsApp helpline 6026900651, launched by Commissioner Prata Sarda Manhanta, allows President to file complaints and access law enforcement easily. The 66th NASA Meet 2025 inaugural ceremony was held on January 28 at IT Stadium, Kohima, with Nepali Rio Special Officer to the Chief Minister of Nagaland as the chief guest. He highlighted the government's significant investment in sports infrastructure, with 2,127 crore spent in 2023-24 and 107 crore in 2024-25. He also mentioned the promotion of sports through grants, aids and sponsorship, totaling 39 crore in 2023-24. Rio emphasized the need to view sports as a viable career, urging parents to support children's athletic ambition. The event featured a special performance by Miss Nilakutuno Mehta, followed by an oath-taking ceremony and start of athletics event.
Nagaland government, under the able leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister Tifurio, uko government sports house kemiyet to sports house priority shidi government haradi hakakrat saboje haki hanu atyo figures ko bobe capacity 23-24, so in the shape financial year no so government were 127 crores how invest sports facility upgradation of various sports facility, creation of new sports facility hakebidi in the shape financial teacher government were 127 crores how can means kibo how BM 학사사 시조면은 GTTGO financial year ша тимоло 데리 제거조 107 crores kibo expenditure sabada zo department ki nungso shile 시조고모 infrastructure development review modi sports promote saba dulannu Grand in 8 Kabe Olympic Association Hemmigo tournament go Kruhidi government where Ubu tournament go participates international level, national level Hakono participates. She's a mona Nagaland no tournament cricket host city. Who sportsmen go sports at the Rasaki Buguri, medal gravity, Ugo Jedo. Hakia set as a Temia announcements at Nagaland Olympic, Northeast Olympic, Hakimezuko medal recrackle, Saki Miza Chansri Hazadi, Ugo, a meaning of Savarva, Musaki Miza, capacity building for sports person. Hakimidi cricketers Nuzuri, government where in the shit 39 crores Hakimezukipo spends about. Shimona. GTA 这个做13 crores 结果啊，我们会 spend 十八的就是，我 department 今天直接起来，这都不过啊个那啥的是冷怒，这个活的还是还个把它的，这是 honorable chief minister of where 这个你们不来的这，中国的来的这，目前是不过Nagaland Super League, how hard is that? How Temata football, football reserve me, how platform is says only India national reserve how I can get this. Hakimidi, government went here. Hakakasa, public zje government में hakakar रबे वो public zje here razzo how razzo event model sports is not an event anymore razzo how industry को दे razzo किनु तेमिये में ये के मेरे से तेमिये मनी के मेरे से तो तीन बड़े 아주 아기야 바디래라. 애께 도 아무디 로날도 뭐 메시도 그러고 스테디움 좋아디 되야 주전에. 살아 러스미의 popularity. 러스누 아크라 바디라고 말해.
The Konyak Union, Myanmar, has appealed to Nagaland MP Subungmaran S. Jamir to raise concern over the suspension of the Free Movement Regime, FMR, and new border restriction along the Indo-Myanmar border. In a memorandum submitted on January 27, the union expressed dissatisfaction with the reduction in movement allowances, now limited to 10 kilometers, and the proposed requirement for border pass documents. The union highlighted the adverse impact on daily life as many rely on nearby Mon town for necessities and criticized frequent policy changes. They urged the central government to reconsider these measures, emphasizing the Konyak Naga community's historical connection to the link. Goa clinched the Ranji Trophy Plate division title with a commanding 362-run victory over Nagaland at Sovima, Nagaland. Skipper Darshan missile 5-wicket haul and strong innings from Snehal Kautankar 202 not out and Kashyap Pakel 161 runs power Goa to victory. Nagaland chasing 578 was bowled out for 215. Goa's all-round performances earned them promotion to the elite division, with Kautankar named player of the match and player of the series for his 949 tournament runs. The Nagaland government has emphasized the need to eliminate tuberculosis (TB) from the state, urging stakeholders to collaborate and work towards this goal. Chief Secretary J. Alam highlighted the state high-incidence district Kohima, Mon and Woka and stressed the importance of early intervention. The 100-day TB elimination campaign launched by the Prime Minister aims to reduce complications and treatment costs. Health officials have called for increased community participation, awareness and nutritional support for patients. The campaign also focuses on case detection, reduction, mortality and preventing new TB cases with an emphasis on psychological support and reducing stigma. On January 28, 6 newly appointed government nominees took the oath of affirmation at a ceremony held at ADC office in Mokokchung. ADC Chimlamo Humjoy administered the oath to M. Bendang Nukshi Longkimer, Dushiakam Chamir, Wabang Narobongan, T. Lima Au, Himan Rai and Sikti Longkimer. The event, attended by dignitaries, family and well-wishers, marks the beginning of their official tenure, with the nominees now tasked with serving the community in their new roles. The Paralympic Committee of India (PCI) has announced that 3 para-athletes from Arunachal Pradesh, Teji Dadam, Teji Sonu and Lika Nipa will represent India at the International Para-Athletics Championship 2025 in Sharjah, UAE from February 2 to 4. Dadam and Sonu will compete in shot put and discus throw, while Nipa will race in the 100-meter and 200-meter events. The athletes are set to leave for the UAE on January 30, with the event providing a global platform for para-athletics to showcase their resilience and excellence. The Paralympic Association of Arunachal has expressed immense pride in athletics achievement. Today, at a national highway in a place named Sanapatri, the incident happened between a dumper and a bike. Because of the strong force of the accident, the person riding the bike died on the spot. However, the dumper driver fled the scene after the accident. In a daring daylight robbery, 5 to 6 armed men looted lakhs of rupees from the MA petrol pump. Arriving in Honda vehicle, the robbers stole mobile phones from employees, disabled the CCTV and made off with the cash. Afterwards, they discarded the phones nearby. The identity of the robbers remain unknown and an investigation is underway.
काउंटर पे बैठे हुए थे और अपना अपना हिसाब कर रहे थे। उधर से 5 बंदा आया है और हम लोग पर पिस्टल और दबली भिरा दिया है, तलवार, और यहाँ से हम लोग के मोबाइल वोबाइल छीना है, पैसा वैसा भी छीना है और एक्चुअली पूरा रूम में गया है, ऑफिस रूम में, और ऑफिस रूम में जाने के बाद 3 भाई पे बंदूक भिराया है और वहाँ से भी पैसा वैसा ले गया है, पैसा वैसा सारा निकाल लिया है और बंदूक सभी आदमी पर भिराया हुआ था और काउंटर उंटर का सब कुछ तोड़ ताड़ के और कैमरा का हार्ड डिस्क तोड़ ले गया है और कैमरा भी उठा कर ले गया है और सभी को मतलब एक बहुत ही टॉर्चर किया है, मारा भी है 1-2 था पर, और पिस्टल भी, तलवार भी गिराया हुआ था और पैसा वैसा सब कुछ ले गया है।
5 जन आया है, हम लोग को काउंटर में हम बैठे हुए थे, काउंटर में अपना हिसाब कर रहे थे, पैसा वैसा कर रहे थे। 5 जन आया है और 3 जन के पास में पिस्टल था और 2 जन के पास में वो तलवार टाइप का था, तलवार दबली था और वो मेरे मतलब कि इस पर वो पिस्टन कॉक करके भिड़ा पर और सारा पैसा लेकर चला गया है और हम लोग को 2-4 थप्पड़ मारा भी है।
यहाँ काउंटर पे बैठे हुए थे और अपना अपना हिसाब कर रहे थे। उधर से 5 बंदा आया है और हम लोग पर पिस्टल और दबली भिरा दिया है, तलवार, और यहाँ से हम लोग के मोबाइल वोबाइल छीना है, पैसा वैसा भी छीना है और एक्चुअली पूरा रूम में गया है, ऑफिस रूम में, और ऑफिस रूम में जाने के बाद 3 भाई पे बंदूक।
A fire broke out in a storage room of a bank in Rangai, Assam, destroying several documents. Fortunately, the fire department arrived in time and managed to contain the blast before it spread to other parts of the bank. The cause of the fire remains unknown, and the police have begun investigation into the incident.
মোক আজি বিল্ডিঙৰ মালিকে আৰু আমাৰ মুস্তাফা ছাৰ ডিবিএম তেখেতে ফোন কৰিছে আৰ্লি ইন দ্য মৰ্নিং ব্ৰাঞ্চৰ পৰা স্মোক ওলাই আছে, ঠিক আছে। তাৰপিছত লগে লগে ইমিডিয়েটলি মই ইয়াত আহিছোঁ, আহি কিনে চালি খুলি পিনে পুৰা ৰুমটোত আন্ধাৰ হৈছে, ঠিক আছে। তাৰপিছত চব চালি খিৰিকী খুলিলোঁ ফৰ টাইম দিম, তাৰপিছত আমি ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেডক কমপ্লেইন কৰিলোঁ, তেখেতলোক আহিলে আৰু তেখেতলোক ষ্টেপ লৈছে আৰু এট প্ৰেজেণ্ট উই আৰ ছেফ। মানে মোৰ হিচাপে জুই লাগিছে ডিউটো আৰ্থিং, একো ডেমেজ হোৱা নাই। এনে ডকুমেণ্টছ পুৰিছে, ডকুমেণ্টছ পুৰিছে, এতিয়া ডকুমেণ্টছ কি পুৰিছে এইটো কনচাৰ্ণ অথৰিটি ক'ব পাৰিব, একো প্ৰব্লেম হোৱা নাই।
ৰাতিপুৱা 8টামান বজাত মোৰ ঘৰৰ মালিকে মোক ফোন কৰিছে যে চাইৰেন বাজিছে, আৰু তেতিয়া মই ইমিডিয়েট আমাৰ হেড কেচিয়াৰ তেখেতক ফোন কৰিলোঁ। তেওঁ ব্ৰাঞ্চৰ ওচৰতে থাকে ৰেণ্টত, তেওঁক ক'লোঁ যে আপুনি যাওক মই গৈ আছোঁ, আৰু তেওঁ আহি ব্ৰাঞ্চ খুলিলে। ইন দ্য মিন টাইম মই আহি পালোঁ, আহি পাই ভিতৰত যে দেখোঁ একেবাৰে ধোঁৱা। তাৰপিছত আমি চালোঁ ক'তো একো উলিয়াব নোৱাৰিলোঁ। তাৰপিছত যেতিয়া ষ্ট্ৰং ৰুমৰ ফালে যাওঁ তাত গম পালোঁ যে ধোঁৱাটো তাৰ পৰাই হৈছে, ডিটেক্ট কৰিব পাৰিলোঁ, কিন্তু এইটো খোলা অসম্ভৱ হৈ গ'ল, ইমান ধোঁৱা। লগে লগে আমি ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেডক ফোন কৰিলোঁ। ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেড মানে সিহঁতৰ ওপৰত থেংকফুল যে সিহঁতে একদম টাইমত আহি গ'ল, আহি বস্তুখিনি খুলিলে, দৰ্জা খুলিলে, সিহঁতৰ যি লাগতিয়াল বস্তু আছে গোটেই আনিলে, আনি এই আপোনাৰ যিখিনি জ্বলিছিলে সেইখিনি জুমাই দিলে। অলপ জ্বলিছে, ক্ষয় ক্ষতি বুলি কওঁতে পুৰণা ফাইল আৰু কিবা অলপ জ্বলিছে। এতিয়া মানে বৰ্তমান আচলতে ক'ব পৰা নাই, অলপ চাই চিতি ক'ব পাৰিম, কিন্তু খুব বিশেষ একো হোৱা নাই। পুৰণা ফাইলে অলপ জ্বলিছে, ফাইল নাই একো হোৱা নাই। আৰু মানে আমি টাইমত গম পালোঁ, টাইমত ইনফৰ্ম কৰিলোঁ, ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেড টাইমত আহিলে, সেইকাৰণে চব বাচি গ'ল বুলি।
We'll be right back after a short break. Keep watching NLTV. Come back. Now the next news. In a tragic incident in Tripura, Hamanti Sinha Barman, a teacher and housewife, succumbed to his severe burns at GBP Hospital on December 20, 2024. She allegedly named her husband Mrinal Kanti Barman and his family for setting her on fire. Despite her deathbed statement, no arrests have been made, leading to public outrage and criticism of law enforcement. The Tripura Commission for Women has stepped in demanding immediate actions, while Himanti's family accuses police of inaction and corruption. The investigation continues, but justice remains pending. Joseph Sharma from Sikkim, Majitar, has won the title of Himalayan Roti Season 6 in Nepal. A Jawan with the Indian Reserve Battalion, Sharma impressed with his determination and skill throughout the competition. His victory highlights his physical and mental strength, following in the footsteps of Nasib Tamang, Sikkim's first winner in Season 4. A 27-hour countdown for ISRO historic 100th mission began on January 28. This mission, launching a navigation satellite on GSLV rocket from Sriharikota, marks the first under ISRO Chairman V. Narayan, who took office on January 30. The satellite NVS-02 is the second in the NAVIC series and will provide accurate positioning and timing for users in India and up to 1,500 km beyond. The mission will lift off at 6:23 a.m. on January 29. The GSLV rocket, 50.9 meters tall, follows the successful launch of NVS-101 in May 2023. NAVIC's second-generation satellite NVS-01 to NVS-05 will improve navigation services. The NVS-02 satellite, weighing 2,250 kg, will use for navigation, precision agriculture, fleet management, mobile services, and more. It has navigation payloads in L1, L5, and PANs, as well as a C-PAN ranging payload. Abu Dhabi, India, UAE ties set to deepen a world navigates complicated phase, says Jaishankar External Affairs Minister. As Jaishankar, during his 3-day visit to UAE, highlighted the growing India and UAE collaboration amid the shifting global order. Speaking at the 76th Republic Day celebration in Abu Dhabi, Jaishankar emphasized the deepening ties between the two nations, driven by shared values and growing people-to-people connection. He noted the increasing Indian presence in the UAE, with over 4 million Indians now residing there. Jaishankar also pointed to key milestones like the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, the IIT Delhi campus in Abu Dhabi, and the Pap's Hindu Mandir, symbolizing the bond between the two nations. He reaffirmed India's commitment to becoming a developed nation by 2047, underlining significant progress in sectors like digital, technology, infrastructure, and governance.
The world has entered a complicated and volatile phase because the global order is changing for real. These are occasions when new opportunities arise and true friendships are forged. As we contemplate the global scenario, there is much that draws our two nations together. I can confidently assert that our collaboration in international platforms will only get stronger. In the 75 years that have passed, India has been able to achieve, to a considerable measure, the promises that we made to ourselves through the Constitution. This envisaged securing justice, liberty, equality, and equity to all its citizens. Through that process, the progress and prosperity of our nation was to be advanced, even as its unity and integrity further strengthened. All this takes place in a democratic framework which draws on the pluralistic and consultative traditions of our society. Today, we have reached a stage where our aspirations are higher and our confidence greater. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has set out a national goal of achieving Viksit Bharat, or developed India, by 2047. If we have embarked on that quest with strong conviction, it is because in the last decade, in particular, we have witnessed achievements that tell us what is possible. Sustained growth rates, embrace of digital technology, building a modern infrastructure, strengthening human skills, and improving the quality of governance are amongst its notable features. Our efforts towards food, health, manufacturing, and energy security have progressed. The Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement has expanded trade and investment. Local currency trading agreements and fintech mechanisms have been a trendsetter. The BAPS Hindu Mandir has emerged as a beacon of pluralism, harmony, and tolerance. Our educational institutions have proliferated the latest being the IIT Delhi campus in Abu Dhabi. And what is still in the pipeline in a range of domains has further transformational possibilities. The number of Indians who call UAE their second home has grown from 2.5 million in 2015 to over 4 million now. 4.5 million Indians come to this country as tourists every year. These numbers speak of the warmth and cordiality that today characterizes our relationship. To all of them, I would like to convey that enhancing ease of living is one of our priorities as much abroad.
Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav arrived in Chaban on Tuesday for a 4-day official visit aimed at boosting investment and strengthening economic ties. His trip is a part of the Invest in Madhya Pradesh campaign leading up to the Global Investors Summit 2025 in Bhopal. Yadav will meet with top Japanese business leaders across key sectors, confident that this discussion will bring new business opportunities for the state. In 2023-24, Madhya Pradesh contributed significantly to a USD 22.85 billion India-Japan trade, with exports worth nearly USD 93 million. US President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a productive phone call on Monday discussing ways to deepen India-US cooperation and move towards a fair bilateral trade relationship. They also talked about Modi's upcoming visit to the US and regional security issues, including the Indo-Pacific and the Middle East. Trump emphasized increasing India's procurement of American security equipment. Both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to advancing the US-India strategic partnership and the Quad. Despite concerns over immigration and tariffs, India-US trade reached a record USD 190 billion in 2023. US President Donald Trump confirmed that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to visit the White House in February for a meeting. Speaking aboard Air Force One on Monday, Trump described the real relationship is good and mentioned having a long conversation with Modi earlier that day. Trump's last foreign trip was to India, where he and Modi addressed a larger rallies in 2019 and 2020. Modi was also one of the first world leaders to congratulate Trump after his 2024 election victory. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav on his official visit to Chaban paid floral tribute at Mahatma Gandhi's bus in Tokyo. The 4-day visit aims to strengthen economic ties and attract investments, culminating in Invest Madhya Pradesh Global Investors Summit 2025 in Bhopal. Yadav is said to meet prominent Japanese business leaders to explore new business opportunities. In 2023-24, Madhya Pradesh contributed significantly to the US $22.85 million India-Japan trade, exporting nearly USD 93 million in goods.
हमारे बापू पूज्य महात्मा गांधी की समाधि महात्मा गांधी की प्रतिमा स्थल पर पुष्पांजलि करने आया हूँ। आज मैं हमारे बापू पूज्य महात्मा गांधी की समाधि महात्मा गांधी की प्रतिमा स्थल।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while inaugurating the Utkarsh Odisha Make in Odisha conclave in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday, emphasized that India must focus on adding values to raw materials domestically rather than exploiting them for processing abroad. Modi highlighted Eastern India, particularly Odisha, as a growth engine for the country. He stated that India's development is fueled by the aspiration of its people and expressed confidence that Odisha will soon achieve unprecedented growth. Modi also noted the interest from Asian countries in strengthening trade ties with Odisha.
देश की तेज प्रगति सिर्फ रॉ मटेरियल के एक्सपोर्ट पर संभव नहीं है। इसलिए हम पूरे इकोसिस्टम को बदल रहे हैं, नए विजन के साथ काम कर रहे हैं। यहां से मिनरल निकले और फिर एक्सपोर्ट होकर के दुनिया के किसी देश में पहुंचे, वहां पर वैल्यू एडिशन हो, कोई नया प्रोडक्ट बने और फिर वो प्रोडक्ट भारत में वापस आए। ये ट्रेंड मोदी को मंजूर नहीं है। आज भारत विकास के ऐसे पथ पर चल रहा है जिसको करोड़ों लोगों की एस्पिरेशंस ड्राइव कर रही है। एआई का युग है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ही इसकी चर्चा है, लेकिन भारत के लिए तो एआई सिर्फ नहीं, एस्पिरेशन ऑफ इंडिया हमारी ताकत है। और एस्पिरेशन तब बढ़ती है जब लोगों की नीड्स पूरी होती है। बीते दशक में करोड़ों देशवासियों को एम्पावर करने का लाभ आज देश को दिख रहा है। उड़ीसा भी इसी एस्पिरेशन को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। उड़ीसा आउटस्टैंडिंग है। उड़ीसा नए भारत के ऑप्टिमिज्म और ओरिजिनलिटी का प्रतीक है। उड़ीसा में अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी हैं और यहां के लोगों ने हमेशा आउट परफॉर्म।
A man allegedly raped a woman several times after promising marriage using a fake identity in Gujarat, Anand, police said on Tuesday. On January 26, a 30-year-old woman filed a complaint in Anand Town police station that a person named Makbul started friendship with her using a fake identity and then made false promise to marry her. The accused made a video and threatened the victim to upload it on the internet. Then he refused to marry her and asked her to leave, the official said, adding that the victim also received death threat from the accused. The accused, Makbul, using a fake name Mukesh, has been arrested and a case has been registered under relevant sections. U.S. President Donald Trump, in a recent conversation aboard Air Force One, said Prime Minister Narendra Modi will do what's right on illegal immigration, noting ongoing discussion between India and the U.S. Trump also confirmed that Modi is likely to visit the White House in February. The leaders had a productive call focusing on enhancing bilateral trade, security cooperation, and regional issues. Trump emphasized the need for India to increase its procurement of American-made security equipment. Both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening the U.S.-India strategic partnership and Indo-Pacific Quad cooperation. Over 20 injured as a watchtower collapses at a religious event in UP's Baghpat. Over 20 people were injured when a watchtower collapsed at a Jain religious event in Baghpat, Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday. The incident occurred near Baurat police station where devotees had gathered. Police, fire and administration teams rushed to the site and the injured were taken to the hospital. 2 to 3 individuals are reported to have serious injuries and their treatment is ongoing.
बड़ौद थाना क्षेत्र के सी फील्ड में एक धार्मिक कार्यक्रम चल
रहा था, जिसमें लड्डू चढ़ाने का कार्यक्रम था जैन कम्युनिटी का। वहाँ पे कुछ लोग मचान पे चढ़े हुए थे। मचान जिस चीज़ का बना होता था इस पहले के गिर गई, जिसमें जो लोग उस पर खड़े थे वो घायल हो गए। तुरंत मौके पे सभी टीम्स पहुंची थी, पुलिस की भी, प्रशासन की भी, फायर डिपार्टमेंट की भी, और जितने भी घायल व्यक्ति थे उनको आसपास के अस्पताल में पहुंचाया। उनका प्राथमिक उपचार चल रहा है। अभी तक की जो सूचना मिली है, लगभग 20 से 25 लोग जो है घायल हुए थे और कुछ लोग सामान्य चोटें थी। सबको फर्स्ट एड दी के उनको घर पहुँचाया गया है। अभी कुछ लोग जो है, अभी तक की जो सूचना ही 2-3 लोग जो है वो अभी गंभीर रूप से घायल है, उनका भी उपचार चल रहा है।
Karnataka Chief Minister Sitaramaya announced on Monday that all cases against pro-Kannatan activists protesting the alleged violation of language norms by business will be withdrawn. Speaking at the unveiling of a 25-feet bronze statue of Goddess Bhuvaneshwari at Vitan Soda, he emphasized the importance of speaking Kannada in Karnataka. In 2023, activists had targeted businesses not complying with the state's rule on Kannada signage, leading to protests and resignation of cases. Delhi recorded a minimum temperature of 5.6 degrees Celsius on Tuesday morning, with the Indian Meteorological Department predicting shallow fog and maximum of 24 degrees Celsius for a day. Meanwhile, the air quality worsened with several areas in the very poor category, according to the Central Pollution Control Board. Delhi AQI remained poor on Monday and is expected to worsen to very poor in the coming days. The Supreme Court has ruled that police cannot serve notices to accused individuals via WhatsApp or other electronic means. The bench, led by Justice M.M. Surender and Rajesh Pintal, clarified that notice under Section 41A of the CRPC or Section 35 of BNSS 2023 must only be served in prison as prescribed by law. Senior advocate Siddharth Luthra, amicus curiae, highlighted issues with notices being sent electronically, citing past cases where accused individuals failed to appear despite receiving notice via WhatsApp. The court emphasized that service through electronic mode is not valid, in line with previous rulings. The Apollo Portions Cancer Center in Chennai has successfully performed India's first endoscopic mastectomy with reconstruction on a 46-year-old breast cancer patient. These innovative procedures allow the removal of cancerous tissue while preserving the nipple and alveolar for a more natural-looking reconstruction. Endoscopic mastectomy offers cosmetic benefits and faster recovery. Additionally, tissue beneath the nipple is tested during surgery, and if cancer cells are found, the nipple is removed for complete treatment.
Is a patient with cancer who required a removal of the breast, but she was very keen on reconstruction, and she was an ideal candidate for this procedure, which is a nipple sparing mastectomy. So it's removal of the breast, but we try to preserve the skin and if possible the nipple. So what it entails is, we decided, because she was so conscious about her cosmesis and the fact that she needed, she wanted to wake up with a breast. So we utilize this approach, which is a minimal access approach. We take a very small incision which is hidden in the skin crease. So in this case it is along the lateral border of the breast, and it's around 3.5 to 4 centimeters. Through that incision, we introduce endoscopes to remove the breast tissue. So traditionally, nipple-sparing mastectomies can be advised for those women without cancer who want to remove their breast because they have a strong family history of cancer.
A major fire broke out at the government quarter in Srinagar, Jawahar Nagar on Tuesday, injuring an official. The fire department quickly responded, sending 4 fire tenders to the scene. The injured official, a DSP, suffered burns to his hair but was rescued safely. The fire has now been brought under control.
हमें 10:18 पे कॉल आई कि जवाहर नगर गवर्नमेंट क्वार्टर्स में आग है और 10:19 पे हमने टर्न आउट किया, हेडक्वार्टर निकाला, जबकि हमारी 4 गाड़ियां इकट्ठी आई आग पर। और यहाँ जब पहुंचे तो आग बड़ी भयानक थी, आग की लिपटें बहुत ऊपर थे। डीएसपी साहब जो इसमें रहते हैं, जिनका ये क्वार्टर है, वो खुद उनके सिर में थोड़ा आग का बाल छाल जले थे उनको बाहर निकाला। तो निकाल ही रहे थे उनको, तो फटाफट फिर हमने ऑपरेशन शुरू किया आते ही। और ऊपर जो इसका छत है क्वार्टर का, उसमें आग थी तो उसमें नुकसान हुआ, और ऊपर वाली स्टोरी में थोड़ा नुकसान हुआ, बाकी सारा सेफ है।
Two girls aged 17 and 7 tragically died in a building collapse in North Delhi's Burari area on Monday evening. The newly constructed 4-story building near Oscar Public School collapsed, trapping several people. So far, 12 have been rescued, but more may still be trapped under the debris. A rescue operation involving multiple agencies is ongoing. Police are investigating the cause and have launched legal action against the building owner. Delhi CM Adishi and AAP leader Arvind Kejriwal have assured all possible help for the affected families. New Zealand star Millie Kerr named ICC Women's Cricketer of the Year. New Zealand all-rounder Millie Kerr made history on Tuesday, becoming the first Kiwi to win the prestigious Rachel Kehoe Flynn Trophy, claiming the ICC Women's Cricketer of the Year award for 2024. Kerr, a standout performer with both bat and ball, outshone the top contenders like Laura Wolvater Chamari, Atapatu and Annabelle Sutherland. Now for her match-winning leg spine and crucial batting contributions, Kerr is the first New Zealander to receive this honor. A milestone in women's cricket, the award introduced in 2017 has previously been won by stars like Elsie Perry, Smriti Mandana and Nat Scaver-Pern. After an 11-year break, Virat Kohli returned to Delhi cricket, joining the Ranchi side for the upcoming match against Railways on January 30 at the Arjun Jaitley Stadium. Kohli, eager to return to form, had an intense net session using 3 different pads and facing a variety of deliveries. He showed no sign of his recent lean patch, playing aggressive shots, including some impressive sweep against spinners and powerful hits against pace bowlers. Kohli's confidence and attacking instinct were evident as he prepared for his return to domestic cricket following a BCCI directive. Primetime English has been brought to you by Trump Footwears. This is all we have in Primetime English. For more news and updates,